Yo, what's up, everybody? Crocodile here, and this is like the first time I kind of want to get into this style of video, I guess, where Marvel just has me hyped up beyond belief. I came back to Magic from taking a break in like Manners of Karlov area, somewhere around there, and I came back just because Magic. I saw the announcement for Marvel, so I came back around Dragonstorm, so I figured I'd like to start covering just Magic in general, and what better place to start than with what I'm excited about. So I normally read these blogatogs myself and just kind of go over them with read the community post about them. But I sat down and kind of looked over them myself and came up with some ideas, what I think they are, and we'll just kind of talk about them. I know a bunch of people have done videos like this already, but I just kind of want to do my own and get in the habit of making videos for it. So let's start off. These are some of the creature tokens. So the 1/1 legendary bird scout. I don't think this can be anything other than Red Wing because it's Captain America Sam Wilson or Falcon. His little drone in the show. He actually has a bird in the comics, but this just makes sense for me. The enchantment subtype. We've seen that already. Hold on. Hold on. Forgot about Goose. Yeah, we got the 1/1 red alien. That could be anything. Green minion, anything. The legendary green cat. I would want to say it's probably Goose. Uh, Green, unsure. I mean, it could be Zabu. It could be Zabu, but most likely it's Goose. The 3/3 colorless robot. I mean, we've already seen that it's Doom. Like right here, the he makes the 3/3 colorless robot villain. So literally 3/3 colorless robot villain. So that's the Doom bots. Maybe other cards make Doom bots, which will make that card better. The enchantment subtype, that's the plan. We've seen that already in the Doom Reign Supreme card. Activation with the reference to the uncard, yeah. So the only one I can think of is Squirrel Link, which would make sense because Squirrel Girl, literally her like telepathic ability with squirrels, I believe, is actually called Squirrel Link. So that would make sense. I'm not sure if it'll actually be worded as such because it does say a flavor word that references an uncard. So that she might actually have Squirrel Link on her card. The next one was yes, the modal card. I didn't really want to guess on because that could be anything. Another card that lets you cast a subset of cards. That could be like the Avengers Assemble card, maybe, and it'll let you look at X amount of heroes. An activation though with 6 different mana symbols. I can't think of anything other than Thanos. I mean, he'd have like all the stones, although we don't have all the stones because we're only 2 stones deep. It doesn't mean they can't print him now, but I would assume that would come in the 5th set, but 6, so it'd be Wooburg and colorless. Or like a converge card, maybe? Activation of 6 different mana symbols. It could be an artifact that has Wooburg and colorless, and they all do something when it taps. It might be the Gauntlet. I'm not sure, but Thanos is the first thing that came to my mind. Card name with all caps and exclamation point. I can only think of 2. I guess Avenger 3. Avengers Assemble, Hulk Smash, or Sneak. Shink. Like they all have like the all caps with the explanation point. Like I guess they could be more than one. But in my mind, I kind of hope it's this one, but it's most likely Hulk Smash, which is fine. Uh, well, we'll skip to that one. A subtype that hasn't been seen in 2 decades. It's probably layer. There's probably like 3-color layer lands. Um, like the creature that can copy 3 different card types. That's gonna be like a scroll. I was thinking Mystique, but it says card types. It could still be Mystique. It might be a scroll. A card that can tap for 4 mana in any combination, some artifact of some sort. There's so many like things they could choose from, like Marvel's history, that I just can't put a pin on that one. Let's see. The next one is enchanted creature becomes a copy of target creature until this aura leaves the battlefield. Yeah, I'm not really sure on this one. I mean, it could be. It wouldn't be anything to do with Mystique. It could be like just a clone in general. Uh, we'll just go to the next one is, yeah, that becomes a dinosaur hero. We have seen that one too. Devil's Dinosaur. This one just becomes a 6/6 Devil Dinosaur. It doesn't necessarily say become a dinosaur hero. My thought was Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, but we could be wrong. But it makes the most sense. Don't know on exile card. It could be anything. Ward, get 5 poison counters. This one made me think of either Scorpion or one of the symbiotes, maybe. Could be Toxin. I'm not sure how deep they're gonna go. Like, there was some leaked cards that did show like some X-Men. We know we've seen some symbiotes in Spider-Man, but I don't know if they're bringing them back for this. So my thought would be Scorpion. Card name gains card name's base power is equal to the number of cards you hand. This sounds like Mystique to me. She could have something to do with, copying a card, becoming the card, but she gets bigger based on the number of cards in your hand. You may pay 1 up to 3 times, some sort of repeater effect. Could be literally anything. At the beginning of your end step, if you have fewer than 10 cards in your hand. Don't know. Honestly, don't know on that one. If you have any ideas, I would love to have these kind of conversations down in the comments below. And if this is some sort of content you'd like me to keep going over, just let me know, and we can talk about that down in the comments as well. But I'd love to keep making this content regardless. Put any number of creature cards from among them on the battlefield. That could go with like the one up here where it says like another card lets you cast a subset of cards off the top of your library, and then you got like at the yeah, 2 for 10, instant sorcery. That's a pretty number of cards. Like, as Avengers a symbol is what I think of there. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery that targets an artifact or land, that could be any card. Oh, let me see what we got going on. Oh yeah. So equip worthy, I kind of skipped over equip worthy, but we'll pick that up here in just a second when we look at the other photo. But these are just some of the legendary creatures. Mutant Scientist Hero. I couldn't think of anything other than Beast. I'm sure there are others, but Mutant Scientist Hero. That's Beast. This one right here, Demigod Warrior Hero. We'll talk about equip worthy also. I know we have Mjolnir in the Assassin's Creed set, but I feel like they can also do a Marvel version of Mjolnir or Stormbreaker. I guess they could do Stormbreaker, which makes me think of Beta Ray Bill and Thor. They're both, I guess, Beta Ray Bill's not considered a demigod. He'd be more like a Corbinite. But so this could just be a Thor. It could be Hercules as well, demigod. Now that I think about it, it could be more Hercules than it would be Thor. But along with the worthy as well, and two different things. But along with this equip worthy, since we're here on Thor, I do believe that equip worthy could fall under like heroes are able to be equip worthy, or it's a card that allows you to hold Mjolnir or attach Mjolnir to a card, something like that, because it's making the card worthy. Maybe that card can only attach to heroes. Um, let's see. Although there are some villains that have been able to hold Mjolnir, so Kree Scroll Hero. I think this is Wiccan, because he's Kree and Scroll hybrid, kind of. I mean, I guess technically hybrid, and he's a hero. Um, Human Ninja Villain. Hold up these because I feel like it's either Elektra or Ronin. Because I mean, there was a storyline where Ronin. I mean, he's not a good guy. He's a human. He's a ninja, and he was kind of a villain. So yeah, like this storyline right here. So it's got to be Electra or Ronin. I think because we're probably gonna already have Hawkeye, we could also have the Ronin. Either one's cool. Gamma Doctor Hero. Don't believe the wording on Hulk was Gamma Doctor. It's Human Scientist Hero and Gamma Berserk Hero. That doesn't mean we don't have more than one Hulk though. So it definitely could be Hulk. Mutant and Human Hero. Now this one, at first I was thinking Black Bolt, and then there's cover art of Miss Marvel like actually in the set. Like she's on the box art of one of the scene boxes or something. Human Detective Hero. This is Jessica Jones. Human Detective Hero. Yeah, that's Jessica Jones. Alien Dragon Villain. That's Fing Fang Foom for sure. I can't think of another dragon because one Lockheed's not a dragon. Looks like a dragon, not a dragon, but he's not a villain. Ping Ping Foom for sure. Legendary artifact creature. This has to be Zola, dude. He's like in a suit. He's a scientist. He's a villain. He's a robot. Got to be Arnim Zola. And I think he's on the box art also for one of the scene boxes. So this is like a scene box version, and then this version. Creature, dog, cat, bird, frog, hero. This one, let's see if I got it pulled up. I don't have it pulled up right here. There it is. Uh, for me, so we got dog, cat, goose, bird, redwing, frog, throg. Again, he's not a dragon, but here we go. We have all of them: dog, cat, bird, frog, dragon, pet Avengers. Maybe there's just a card that's like Pet Avengers, 4-color commander or something. Although it does not say legendary creature, it just says creature, dog, cat, bird, frog, hero. It doesn't say legendary. That could be a typo, but I would think Pet Avengers would be a legendary, like multicolored card. Um, we passed it up earlier. Avengers Assemble. That's probably just an iconic little art that's got like all 5 of them. I think it could be an enchantment. It could be a spell, but it could be like an enchantment that lets you like look at the top X cards of your library, which was like up here, right? Subset of cards at the top of your library. Maybe pull all heroes to your hand, or one hero to your hand, one hero to your bottom of your library, something like that. Crowd of True Believers. Now, this one was the True Believers. From what I know, it was like a deep cut comic run, but I've never read it. But I remember they were in the Agents of Shield TV show. It's like a cult almost, but that's the only like reference I could find. So I imagine they're just like a subset of like human cards, or it could just be a spell. But they were kind of like a cult. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I mean, that could be literally anything. There's just pure speculative. Go Nuts. We've already seen the art for Go Nuts. This was art they actually showed us. Squirrel Girl defeating Doctor Doom. Hex Magic. Just this is just Scarlet Witch's powers. Probably a kill spell. Probably like a inverted spell. Like negative power or something like that. Pim particles. For this one, it's Ant Man. It's also Giant Man. It's just Hank Pym's formula, but it grows and shrinks. So this is like Ant Man. Well, this is Ant Man, but Ant Man to Giant Man. Then there's like Stature and Wasp and all that. So maybe there's just like maybe it's a kill spell or like a reduction spell in blue or something like that. Where it gives a creature like shrinks it or grows it, so it can be used offensively and defensively. Repulsor Blast. I kind of this is from like 2PCG 2-player card game, like Upper Deck I believe. I used to play some of this back in the day, but basically it's just Iron Man's like Repulsor Blast. It's probably like a 2 mana, 3 damage spell if I had to guess. Secret Invasion was a storyline where basically like the scrolls were taking over the identities of like multiple heroes. It was like a long wind up comic book series that had like a very good payoff. Super sick. If you're like just getting into comics and wanted like a super sick storyline that's not Infinity Wars, I'd read Secret Invasion, the whole storyline. Uh, yeah, Secret Super Soldier Serum. I'm sure that's probably just like a gives target creature power or indestructible. No, not indestructible. Could just be. It's probably a pump spell. Is basically all I'm trying to say. I doubt it. Like, it's not going to be equipment or anything. And then we say the nay. This is like a Thor thing, but this says I say the nay 1,000 times. Do I say the nay? And this is we say the nay. So the only thing I can think of is like multiple Thors, like Jane Foster Thor, regular Thor, Beta Ray Bill with him, and or maybe he's just like declaring it on a card, like we say the nay, and it's like a counter spell. Like I think he's in red and white, like in the previews that we've seen. So I'm not sure about counter spell, but I mean, we say the nay kind of sounds like a counter spell. But that's all for me on this video. I am gonna do a video because I kind of want to go over what we've seen already, and then we kind of have some spoilers that I want to go over. But I thought this would just be a fun one. Sit down, kind of chat over these MaRo spoilers and teasers, and see what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know. See you on the next one.